Time for your comic relief podcast. I'm here, everybody. It's Ken Braverman podcast. And of course, where else would we be if we're not on Twitter, or we're not looking at sports, or we're not looking at payroll, or we're not looking at human genomes? If we're not doing any of those things, we're here in the Adam Carolla subforum. And today's guest is Tia Calere. Yeah, I think Adam must love her as a guest because her name sounds like Vroom Vroom. And he loves the Vroom Vroom for the podcast. Calere. Yeah, that's right. All right, it's December 2nd. Adam and the gang. All right, first of all, the person made me laugh because I read their comment before I started reading the show description today. I haven't even read the show description in full. Holy run-on sentence bed, man. That's right, baby butters. I did laugh at that because even she knows that this sentence is longer than the Great Wall of fill in the country. The Great Wall of the COVID restricting China. Adam and the gang learn about a lady in waiting for Queen Elizabeth quitting after making racial remarks to a charity boss at an event at Buckingham Palace, and look at an unearthed photo of Dallas owner Jerry Jones attending a racial desegregation protest in 1950. So I'm not even smoking, and I can't breathe. Oh my god. Okay. No. All right. So what happened there? Let's break it down. Adam and the gang. Okay, I'm assuming that means Gina, Yana, Gunta, and Brian. The gang learns about a lady in waiting for Queen Elizabeth quitting. Okay? That might be a sentence. After making racial remarks to a charity boss at an event. All right, well, at an event is redundant there. At Buckingham Palace. And okay, all right, stop. There's no and there. This and right here, this and is why you did not get a college accepted to any universities that you applied to, Lucky. I'm just guessing that. But if community college wouldn't take you, it's because of this and right here. So what happened in the rest of the sentence was Adam and the gang learn about a lady working for Queen Elizabeth at Buckingham Palace who had to quit after making racial remarks. That I get, because we don't know what a lady in waiting is. I'm guessing that's a professional worker for the Queen. Isn't the Queen dead? Like, what are we talking about anymore? So let's just cut it off at this end and go to the right. They then look at unearthed photo of Jerry Jones, Cowboys owner. Yeah, we know who Jerry Jones is. That's not a common name or anything. I'm kidding. All right, attending a racial desegregation. Okay, that's a sentence. There are two here. All right, and you made them one paragraph, not a sentence. They get into NFL end zone messaging before hearing Rosie O'Donnell's thoughts on Casey. Boy, this is just nothing but Mad Libs of names and things. Plug in NFL here, Casey Anthony here, Rosie O'Donnell here, and see if it's funny. After taking a call from a listener, and then taking a call from a listener with thoughts of their own. So this makes me think of a horrible, horrible joke that I'm contemplating not even saying it. I'm going to word it so that it's not as offensive. Yes, I'll word it so, but you can guess how it was offensive. So I was reading on another Reddit, and there was a joke about people who have to associate themselves with they or their as the pronoun, and them having died. And so the joke was they want to be they want to be referred to as was and were now. And that is funny when you do not place names or faces to the people that died. So hopefully I didn't make it that offensive by not being descriptive about what it was, but that was funny that they want to be called was and were now. All right, anyway, let's keep going. Actress Tia Cal Cal Cal. All right. Joins Adam. I believe the Spanish are really good at making that sound. We had to learn that in Spanish class once. Yeah, you gotta let that out, right? Oh, I think the ladies like that. They're like, oh, look what that guy can do with his tongue flapping around the back of his throat. Oh, right? Tia Kelly joins Adam in the studio to talk. I can't do anything good with my tongue, by the way, ladies. Nothing. I can't even eat with it. Studio to talk about her new movie, A Big Fat Family Christmas. All right, I'm laughing. She gets into her experience working with James Cameron. Didn't know that. On True Lies, didn't know she was in that. I thought it was just Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis. And how she landed her iconic role, this one I do know, as the only attractive person in the movie Wayne's World. I mean, you could stick anybody next to Mike Myers and Dana Carvey trying to look like he's on meth, and you're going to be attractive. Anybody. Put anybody in there. You could put Lady Gaga in there. She's going to look hot. Doesn't matter, right? Before sharing a quick view of her new song she's singing, well, how about that? Gunta Grad reports the news of today, including, first of all, how these people did not do a prenup before they got married. Now that's just plain stupid. You could say whatever you want about the rest of them. It's not stupid for her apparently, but really dumb for him. 200 grand a month, having kids. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Setting up their divorce. Yeah, terrible. K, who's K? K or Kanye? No, just Ye. It's just Ye. K is nobody. K is a woman. K is what their child's name should be. K is neither of them. Praising Hitler on InfoWars. Yeah, I mean, just this stuff. I guess what year are we living in? Danny Masterson's rape case ending in a mistrial. That's right. That 70s rape didn't happen, apparently, or didn't get convicted. China's quelling zero COVID protests online. Yeah, dude, there's one thing I know about Chinese people. I've always heard about Chinese people. Is Chinese people are just like people from Connecticut in that they don't listen to anyone and they do what they want. Have you ever been on a plane in China? Let me explain to you what it's like when when the plane is landing and you're taking a domestic Chinese to Chinese flight. One that I've never done, but I've heard this from people I trust, which is everybody runs to the front as the plane is landing to get off because there are no rules in China. They don't want to listen to them. That's why you got zero COVID and you got people out in white suits with guns making people stay in their apartment complexes because people don't listen to anything in China. And next, Merriam-Webster announcing their word of the year. Is it they and them? What are their words of the year? You read it, people must realize you are the most hateful and miserable humans. Yes, we are. We are. We're sorry. Ace Man is trying so hard to own the libs. It's just not very good at it. I don't know what that's in reference to. Based on what's episode. Well, I'm sorry, I don't understand gay card. It's already a shouting match. This sub 4-7 show. That's right, Butters. I laughed at you. Johnny Rad. I hope the thoughts of their own are dude yelling live. Rita, what are you talking about? Adam, what are your thoughts on Passion Fruit? All right, well, those are just standard jokes. There's one other thing here I mean, it's funny. It's funny. And I saw it yesterday and I almost podcasted about it because I laughed for a couple minutes. And it's sad. We've all been there. So, because here's what happens. First, you get hit with this. You get hit with Adam on Fox News looking like Julia Sweeney's It's Pat if you've ever tried, right? That's the snapshot that pops up. And then this is what the thread is. Howdy Frankenstein says, what is the TFW? I looked up what TFW stands for and I forgot now. The feeling when, yeah, the feeling when you owe 800,000 in taxes and your ex-wife is fucking the guy who used to shit in your hat. Oh, who doesn't want to laugh at someone else's misfortune? I've been divorced. I know how it is. I can laugh at this. It's just funny and it's funny and somebody couldn't stop laughing and I agreed. And I had to add some ha-has on because I did laugh a few times. Adam, we love you, but man, that's funny and it's sad. The guy who used to shit in your hat. That's the guy, damn it. I'm sad. We're all sad, but we're gonna laugh it off. All right, guys. Good luck. That was your podcast. I hope it was listenable. I hope you chuckled, and I hope you chuckle tomorrow.